Hello, everybody! So, today I have more news and updates. Well, not really. It's rumors about the plot for Godzilla and Kong. And honestly, guys, it's not looking too well. So, I got this information from Warstu, who also got the information from a person at KDM called 4chan, which is the same person who told us that something's going to happen in Morocco. So they're kinda reliable? Kinda not? I don't know. Whatever. So they also went around and leaked the entire story because they're trying to replace Sayaka, apparently. So, basically, also, spoiler warning, this is some major spoiler territory. So if you just want to go into this entire movie dry and not knowing anything, just click off now, because this is going to get spoilery pretty soon. So first, let's talk about this. So, according to 4chan, Behemoth and the Muto are going to be in it. And Godzilla and Kong are still going to have some bad blood together. And they don't really want to fight alongside each other, which makes sense. But here's where things start to get a little irritating. The villain of the movie is not a legendary original, nor is it Destroya or Gigan. It's Space Godzilla. Now, I don't see. Why did they have to waste their money on a Toho monster when they could just create their own? Now, I'm not saying I don't want to see Toho monsters in the future. I really do. But not this soon. I mean, Toho monsters... Mechagodzilla was played off incredibly well. And I just don't see how Space Godzilla will. So basically, back to the Behemoth and Muto stuff. Behemoth and Muto are actually being mind-controlled by Space Godzilla because he has that ability, apparently. Oh, and Space Godzilla is a crystal organism that, I think, if I'm getting this information right, Warstu said that, 4chan said, Warstu said that a crystal organism has a Godzilla carcass that's sewed together by plants. And so apparently this is like a Space Godzilla Biollante cross, which it's not even Space Godzilla anymore. It's just Space Godzilla Lante. Space Godzilla Lante. But you know what, never mind. So basically, the final battle, Kong's axe gets absorbed by Space Godzilla and it gets destroyed, which I do not like. Kong loses an eye for some reason. That feels very forced. And then Kong randomly gets a cannon. Yeah, I have no idea where that cannon came from in this story, but apparently he has this gun cannon thing. It's like a shotgun. And the plot ain't looking too good. And apparently, yeah, the fights in the movie are Godzilla versus Behemoth, Kong versus a Muto, Godzilla versus Space Godzilla Form 2, Godzilla versus Space Godzilla Form 3, and then Godzilla and Kong versus Space Godzilla Form 4, I believe. If I took that right, that's what it's like. Now, I am happy that Behemoth and the Muto are here. But, really fast, people, take these things with a grain of salt. Honestly, I do not think these are true at all. I think I'm just reporting on news that's kind of irritating me because it sounds reliable, but yet it's like something about it just has a false aura. But I don't know. It seems heavily possible. We're just gonna have to wait a while. Oh, and also, guys, Just so you know, I'm probably going to warm up to Space Godzilla a little bit as more is revealed and stuff like that happens. But right now, it just feels very forced to bring in a Toho monster. I mean, just because some rando 8-year-olds want more Toho monsters doesn't mean you give it to them. I want a Legendary Original, personally. And I know not a lot of people do, but this is... You know what, it's not the most plausible anymore because now Space Godzilla's here. But why would Legendary waste their money on a Toho monster when they could make their own to fit their liking? So, anyway, I just wanted to report on some rumors that's been going around. Now, just for the record, this is probably not true because something about it just does not feel right. I mean, Space Godzilla being a mixture of Biollante, Space Godzilla making Space Godzilla, and then Kong has a random cannon out of nowhere. That does not sound right. I mean, also, Kong has plenty of abilities. Why would you give him a cannon of all things? That's the most unrealistic. There's lightning powers, which is unrealistic, but it's awesome. And then there's his axe. He has an axe. Why? Okay. So overall, conclusion, Space Godzilla's in the movie. Godzilla doesn't have that big of a role because these leaks did not comment on him very much. And the movie's just unrealistic overall. So, bye, I guess. Bye, guys.